Nestled in a charming neighborhood, far removed from the bustling, frenetic pace of city life, was a little cottage owned by a woman named Mabel. Mabel was a warm and welcoming figure, known in her community for her vibrant personality and her passion for creating things with her own hands. Despite the constant flurry of activities happening around her, she had managed to cultivate a tranquil haven within her home and garden. At the heart of Mabel's serenity was a newfound hobby that had taken the community by storm: candle making. One day, while perusing the aisles of a quaint craft shop, Mabel stumbled upon a complete candle making kit. Intrigued, she decided to give it a try. The kit promised an easy introduction to the art of candle making, with all the essentials included to create beautiful personalized candles. It boasted an array of wax types, fragrant oils, vibrant dyes, and decorative molds. Along with illustrated step-by-step instructions, it was the perfect set for a novice like Mabel. As she unpacked the kit in her cozy kitchen, Mabel felt a sense of excitement and anticipation. The promise of creating something from scratch, something uniquely her own, filled her with joy. She carefully laid out all the components from the kit: creamy soy wax, an assortment of essential oils with enchanting scents, and an array of colorful dyes. There were also decorative glass holders and molds in appealing shapes, everything she needed to get started. Mabel decided her first creation would carry the scent of fresh lavender, a fragrance she adored for its calming and soothing properties. With an illustrated guide from the kit in hand, she followed each instruction meticulously. Melting the wax was a process that required patience and precision, but Mabel found the gentle stirring of the wax, as it slowly turned into a liquid form, soothing in itself. The rich aroma of lavender infused the room, and she absorbed each sensory detail with delight. Mixing in the vibrant dyes, Mabel marveled at the transformation of the plain white wax into a deep, calming purple. She felt a sense of accomplishment as she poured the heavenly mixture into a star-shaped mold. The process hadn't been without its challenges, initially hesitating over how much dye was too much and how long to let the wax cool before pouring. But she learned and adjusted, understanding that mistakes could be embraced as part of the creative journey. As Mabel waited for her creation to solidify, she gazed out of her window, feeling a profound connection to the ancient craft she was part of. Candle making was more than just crafting to her. It was an art form, a meditation, and an expression of self, all rolled into one harmonious activity. When her candle was finally ready, Mabel was overcome with a sense of pride and contentment. She extracted it from the mold. Its shape was perfect, its surface smooth to the touch, and it carried the soft, fragrant promise of serenity. She knew that this was just the beginning of her journey with this wondrous art form. Mabel was eager to share it with friends and family. Little did she know that her homemade candles would soon become a staple in her community, each one carrying a piece of her creative heart. Soon enough, the word about Mabel's beautifully scented candles spread, and people began flocking to her for candle-making advice and products. Inspired by the complete candle-making kit, Mabel had not only found a fulfilling hobby, but had also ignited a spark of creativity in her neighborhood. Her story, centered around a simple DIY craft set from Dropifyprime.com, became an inspiring testament to the joy of creating personal, meaningful art out of everyday items. As she continued to learn and innovate, Mabel found an untapped reservoir of possibilities in the color, scent, and art of candle making, turning her little cottage into a vibrant hub of creative activity.